everyone.
Whoa, I didn't see you there.
It's Sid and V,
With judicious mockery.
and we are back with another episode of Nancy Drew, Ghost
Dogs of Moon Lake.
When we last left off, we got this adventure started.
We got attacked by some dogs.
Got attacked by some dogs, some ghost dogs, seemingly.
Met a very crotchety birdsman.
Red Knot was his name.
And it still is.
Still is, as far as I'm aware. We made our way to the cemetery.
We fixed a boat.
Fixed a boat. Solved some puzzles.
Fixed some floorboards.
We haven't actually really gotten to put any of our puzzle solutions into place yet, but we know them.
Yeah. No, we've got some words written down on a page.
We have some stuff written down. And then we met Emily, who's suspect number 2, and my personal vote for culprit.
And I don't have a personal vote because I know who the culprit is, so...
That's spoilers.
Yeah, I would never.
So yeah, we finished talking to Emily last time, but we still need to look around her shop. So let's go ahead and do that now.
I'll call it right here.
Yeah.
She's absolutely a forest lesbian.
She, like...
Just a textbook.
Howdy, Nancy.
Like...
There is
A gold star lesbian.
a 0% chance that she is heterosexual.
She's actually never looked at a man.
She doesn't even know what a man is.
She doesn't understand the concept of man.
Yeah, no, she's absolutely a lesbian. That's
Yeah.
just without a doubt.
Good for her.
Guess
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Keep on trucking.
Keep on...
V and I just looked at each other.
She just signed off by saying,
Keep
keep
on
on
trucking."
trucking.
Keep
Wow.
on dating women.
Wow, those are...
The same sign off.
You just said the same thing 2 times in a row. Like,
So that's what we call trucking on this channel.
trucking is just a euphemism. All right,
Want
what do we
some
have in
bait?
here?
Want some live
Special
bait?
live bait?
With our no dollars? Oh,
Can
wait. You had a red. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's really
live.
nice.
It's live.
I'm so glad that with the advanced graphics of this game, we have that worm curl.
What worm curl?
What this
This one?
curl it? Can we get that soundbite one more time?
You talking about this?
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that my text tone for you.
Oh my god. That'd be a pretty good one.
That'd be pretty good.
Ooh, what's over here?
Moon
Moon
Lake
Lake
Fishing Wall of
Fishing Wall of
Fame.
Fame.
See what happens when you buy M's bait.
Auntie EB and her nice bass. I almost said bass.
Were you serious?
Was I serious?
Super bass.
I got confused, okay? I wonder why it's called Moon
She's
Lake.
got a nice bass.
I can't fathom why it's called Moon Lake.
Come here to M's Emporium.
We're already here. You
Wow,
don't need to...
we are the entire private property, huh?
Yeah, that's us right there. Well, there are all these other private
But
properties
we're
too.
that private property.
That's us. All right. Look at Best Catch Award. A lifetime supply of M's live bait. Ooh, that's exciting.
These have to be like people who want her interactive competition.
Yeah, none of
right?
these people are names that mean anything to us. So, okay. Oh my, I'm lost. Okay. What's over here? Anything? That's nothing.
Certainly no worm curl, so why do I even care?
M. Benson
Millie
Aviation.
gets you there.
Millie Benson?
She gets you there.
She gets you there. She gets it. Oh, that's the door outside. Oops.
You said goodbye.
That's
Em.
not what I meant to do.
Wait, what are those? What are those? What are they?
What? What are you talking about?
You know the other. What you're my.
Oh, Coco Kringle. It's Coco Kringle.
Which we know from.
Sunny June.
And Secret of the Scarlet Hand. It is Sunny June's snack of choice.
It's his favorite snack.
And thus, it is the people's favorite snack.
That's how it works. I don't make the rules.
This is a Sunny June Stan account. Choo.
All right, let's go to the ranger station.
Let's meet this very nice ranger everyone unanimously loves.
Everyone thinks that this ranger's a really cool guy.
The most popular person in the Tri-Lake area.
I have to think that we'll feel the same. Okay, so that's the exit. Oh, I found him.
I can't help but notice that it seems like all the white characters are being a little harsh on the only person of color in not any Nancy Drew game. We had Simone.
Right.
But it's certainly a whitewashed series.
After the weirdness,
we had Alejandro who was framed.
After the weirdness from last game with Alejandro, I did have the same thought.
So.
Okay, learning some poison ivy information. I know.
Good.
I've told you my poison ivy story before, right?
No.
I haven't?
No.
Oh my god.
Would you like to tell everyone?
I don't know if I'm going to subject the people to that. I'll leave it at this. I got medically concerning poison ivy once. And I'll fill you in on the details later because I don't want to gross people out with that story.
Sure.
But I know way too much about poison ivy.
I played in poison ivy as a youth, and I'm not allergic to it, so it has no reaction.
Oh, very exciting.
Yeah, I was playing in a field of it, and some adults were like, please don't play in that poison ivy. And I was like, poison what? And I was fine.
So we got Lyme disease, which my sister did have at one point.
Wow.
Yep, she's better now. She's fine.
A lot of medical maladies from this game hitting home for your family.
Really? Forest fire prevention.
Did one of your family members start a forest fire?
Yes. How did you know?
And Giardia?
Giardia, yep. Wait, no. Giardiasis.
Okay, different than Giardia, huh?
Giardia is the parasite that causes giardiasis.
Okay, didn't know. I went to Europe once with some friends, and some friends of the friends met up with the friends that I was with, and one of them a few of them had recently been to Thailand, and they drank the water there and got Giardia.
No, that's the one thing you don't do.
And they knew not to do it, but what they did do is they ordered a smoothie from a street cart, which obviously uses
water. It sure does. How old is this tree?
It's a 62.
62-year-old tree. Okay, very cool.
Tree's older than me.
What do we have over here?
Not to reveal too much personal information.
Civilian Conservation Corps with President FDR.
That's a horrible picture of FDR.
It's not a good one. We have a display case here. Got
a computer. You know we love a good computer.
Click on photograph to enter. Okay, I will. Health and safety tips. Well water. Oh, we're supposed to know about that.
Oh.
Okay. Water can be contaminated. It can have giardia in it, which leads to giardiasis.
Like in Thailand.
Well, water that smells and tastes like rotten eggs may be perfectly safe. Well, I wouldn't want that, though.
In this house.
Get a water testing kit.
Which we want to pick up from this very locale.
Take a sample from the well. See the factoid on priming a pump if your pump doesn't work. That's good to know.
Our pump doesn't work.
Send it to the address in the kit. Okay. Turning a valve to the right will shut off the flow of water, while turning it to the left will cause it to flow. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Well.
Okay. Priming a pump. Yeah,
Yay!
What do we have to do? Shallow well pumps, which can lift water a maximum of 25 feet at sea level, operate on the same principle as a drinking straw. The action of the pump sucks air out of the intake or drop pipe that extends down into the well water, and when a partial vacuum is created, air pressure does the rest, pumping water up the intake pipe and out the spout of the pump. When a pump seems to stop working, blah, 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 it probably needs to be primed. To prime a pump, simply bore... Oh, that's why we have this water bottle.
Our water bottle.
Simply pour... it's potable, right? Potable? Potable. Simply pour potable, drinkable water into the top of it and pump the handle until water flows from the spout. All right, cool.
Candoozle.
Pump needs to be primed because built in is a cylinder with a plunger. Okay. Well, water should be... okay, good enough. Hantavirus. That'll kill you. I don't know if there's anything important in here. Probably not. We'll come back to that later. Lyme disease, giardiasis, forest fire prevention, poisonous plants. That's just what we saw in the pamphlets.
Quick
Nature slideshow.
Ooh. Tag yourself.
Okay.
Tag yourself.
What are you?
I'm another spectacular Moon Lake sunset.
I'm Moon Lake Glowworm.
Cute! Which one of us do you think will be relevant throughout the game?
The Moon Lake Glowworm.
Yeah, it's certainly not the sunset.
The answer is what?
I said certainly not the sunset.
Certainly not the sunset. All right, history of Moon Lake. Lenape tribe.
Lenape.
No, it's Lenape.
Lenape.
Lenape. Yeah, that's
Lenape.
that's how emphasis works.
Emphasis on the right syllable.
Syllable.
Algonquin.
Okay, the Lenape. Yep. Settled in Oklahoma, where more than 11,000 Lenape still live today. Early settlers. Okay. Famous residents.
It's the dog.
The dog. Ben Franklin. Oh, Mickey Malone. Michael Malone. Gangster from Philadelphia.
Tax evasion.
He was convicted of tax. That's how they get the gangsters.
That's true.
So they got Al Capone.
That's how they got him. Fooled him.
I was really
Tricked
into
him.
Al Capone when I was younger. I did a paper on Al Capone in high school.
Oh, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I did a paper in high school on Rutherford B. Hayes,
Rutherford B. Hayes.
19th president.
Well, you went to an interesting high school. Acquisition of land, construction of facilities.
I'm sorry, about Jeff Akers?
Yeah, we'll get there. Roman numerals.
Yeah, we know how to do that.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Is this just teaching you how Roman numerals work, in case you don't know?
Yeah. We're getting into the land of all information you will need to beat this game will be contained within the game, which is nice.
Yeah. About Jeff Akers. He's the park ranger.
Since 1996.
From geology to astronomy to meteorology.
He's here to serve.
He knows his stuff. All right. Park regulations. Boating. Okay, you gotta be chill with your boats. Don't swim or you'll die. Don't hike or you'll
have a lake
die. What'd you say?
The Maryberry Bog Trail.
The Mingo Saddle Trail. 10 essentials of hiking.
Common sense.
Leash laws. Don't leash or you'll die. What did that say?
Don't leash?
In no area of the park are dogs allowed to run loose. Well, someone's breaking that rule. I have to
Well, those
say.
are ghost dogs. Those are different.
Is that different?
Yes.
Okay. I'll
Those
take your
abide
word
by
for
the
it.
ghost park regulations.
Well, I don't see those anywhere.
Because you're not a ghost.
Fair. Good point. Fishing regulations. Okay.
Fish smart.
Fish smart. Okay. What's this box?
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Akers' permission.
But it's like on public display.
But what if you did, Nancy? But what if you
Limp.
did? Is there anything else to look at in here besides him? State Park? Oh, it's called Moon Lake because it's shaped like a crescent moon. Oh.
Oh.
No way. Yeah, we saw this. Okay. We saw that stuff too. Okay, let's talk to Jeff.
Hello, can I help you?
Seems like a perfectly fine guy.
Are you Jeff Akers?
At your service. I noticed that you arrived by boat. Does that mean you're staying on the lake?
Yes, I am. My name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald.
Let's see. Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's right. Only she's gone back to Philadelphia. Malone's dogs got to her.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
I saw them myself.
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
As
Yes.
a matter of fact, I do.
I'm a very busy man, Ms. Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
You were literally just standing behind this desk for like 15 minutes while we looked around this room.
That's why he
Do
was
you
very
have
busy.
something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's
I have
also
no
the Moon Lake
idea.
Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
So you'd probably like to see the old Malone place torn down and forgotten.
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake,
I like
I'm a
how
reasonable man.
he's like, I'm not a big fan of Nicky Malone. And Nancy's like, so you trained those dogs to attack?
Nancy really jumps at, like, we saw this in the last game with Alejandro. She just jumps at anything that might be the smallest motive.
Yeah, he's just like, that's not really what I want to focus on in my historical run through of this community. She's like, so you murdered.
So you are a criminal. Are you Mickey Malone reincarnated?
Starts trying to take off the skin suit he's not wearing.
As an officer of the law, can you think of anyone who might want to scare Sally off her property?
the woman who owns the shop across the lake, Emily Griffin?
I hear you.
I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure she's been dragging the lake in front of Malone's house for artifacts, which is illegal. It would be a lot easier for her to do her dirty work if nobody was living there.
This guy knows what's up.
I kind of like this guy a lot.
I do too.
He's level. He has great voice acting.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
See? He knows what's up.
He
Is
gets
Malone
it.
buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
That must have been the
and
Ned
one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers seems like a swell dude.
I love him. He's swell.
And this is what... Oh, no, not that.
What
No.
was that? What? Was it just keep trucking?
Keep on trucking.
Thank you.
Hantavirus is what the deer mice have, which can cause acute respiratory failure and death. It's a good one. It's one that you want to get. Never sweep an area inhabited by mice. Wear a respiratory mask.
Ah, we have that.
We don't have rubber gloves though. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Let's head back home. Let's go test the well water.
You know you gotta pour that water in there.
So you gotta put the bucket in place. Then pour water in the top. And now pump it. Pump it.
Pump it real
Pump
good.
it. There we go.
Well,
I
there's
don't need
that.
water right now.
Fuck this water.
I hate hydration.
Okay, I guess let's just go back and give that to...
Sure. Let's get
Jeff
that
right
tested
now.
right away.
I don't really know what getting this water tested will do for us.
We will not drink until we confirm.
But do we need to drink?
As a human?
No, to like progress
You're
the
back.
story of this game.
Oh.
I have that water
Oh,
sample.
no.
What do
No,
I do with
This
it?
is just a concern
Just give it
for
to me,
Nancy.
and I'll take care of it.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
He's just a normal dude.
He really just seems like a normal,
He's super normal.
helpful guy. I don't get why they all hate him.
All right.
Time to take some pictures of some birds.
Yeah. And we have to find the right birds, which is why we have the player. Well, and then you pick up the yeah. Bird calls.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
All right, so
Oh,
we
you
got
just need the
four.
four?
Seems like it.
Great.
Let's go into the woods.
All right, yeah, now we're just kind of wandering around.
Yeah, are there birds anywhere in particular? Or, oh, well, it just says bluebird. Yeah. So we just have to kind of wander
Yeah,
around.
let's just wander. We'll always find our way back. There are enough.
Oh, this is not the way to the woods.
No birds here.
No birds here.
Where are all the birds?
Where are they?
Woo! Nice. Well,
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Got one.
booyah.
So that's one of four. Oh, oops, I'm back out. Blue jay. That's two. Halfway there.
Where are all the birds?
That's three.
Oh, I will note that some of these birds are not birds with calls that we have recognized.
Oh, you think they're fake birds?
I think perhaps they're fake birds.
Oh no, I've just been assuming they're all real. I'm a fool. I should have realized that.
Yeah, the cardinal we do need, though.
Is that
No.
like the right cardinal, though?
American goldfinch.
We have the goldfinch.
American robin.
But maybe there's more than one goldfinch.
I don't think it's going to be that
Blue
tricky.
jay.
Wait, do we have all these?
I think so.
Northern cardinal.
Okay, then there are more than 4.
Red-tailed hawk.
Yeah, there are probably 6, but we do need them all.
Missed it.
What? How'd that happen? Was it because I listened to the tape?
Maybe sometimes that just happens. Yes.
Come back!
No! Bad bird. Where's that tanager?
I must have scared it.
God damn it!
Come back!
Do you think that we need to be doing something differently? Or do you think it's just random?
I think it might just be random.
Because that was 3 times in a row that the tanager flew away.
Yeah. I can't think of what we could do differently, you know?
Maybe we need to come at night
Maybe.
for some of them? Keep going back to the cemetery.
I must have scared it.
Yeah, I don't. It seems like it's happening too much for it to just be random.
Darn, it flew away.
Yeah, and it's happening with the same ones.
Okay. Maybe we could try at night.
It feels like if it is random, it's like, that's pretty brutal.
I vaguely remember some of them being harder to get. But I'm not sure if it's random or not. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, well, we're back out.
Oh,
Oh, she's marking the stuff that she's seen.
yeah.
Okay. So, red bird, yellow bird, blue bird, orange bird, yellow bird. So there's still one that we haven't come across.
We haven't come across the hawk,
Right.
the red-tailed hawk. There are multiple yellow birds, right? Is the tanager yellow or orange?
The tanager is
One of the yellows, right?
one of the yellows.
And the other's the goldfinch, which we have. The red's the cardinal. The blue's the blue jay. The orange is something. And then we're missing the hawk.
Okay, I'm going to go back into the woods and I'm going to go right and then right again. Okay, so we've gotten this yellow bird.
Yeah.
So this is that log. Or the stone pillar, I mean. So now when I get to the next intersection, I'm gonna go straight. Yeah, there's the shoe. Okay, so this is this area. So now I'm gonna go back to the intersection. I'm gonna go right. Or, yeah, right. Okay, yeah, so we're back out. That's good. Okay. So now I'm going to go left.
Where are you trying to get?
I'm just trying to make sure we cover the whole area.
I see.
So I'm going to go left.
And then go straight.
And then straight.
Missed it.
So yeah, that's the cardinal. So that's one we still need is this red bird here.
All right.
Okay, so now I want to go left. And then straight. Okay, so we're here now. So now go back to the intersection and go right. And there should be a bluebird there, so we've already gotten that one. We're now at the yellow ribbon. So I'll go right here. Nothing there, so nothing here.
So go straight and then go right
Go
and check out the
straight
orange
and
stuff.
then right, yep.
Straight and right. Yeah, I'm poking both of these places.
So that's there, yep. Poking there, nothing.
Go right. Poking there, nothing.
There,
All right.
nothing. Okay, so this area is mapped out. Now we have here.
And then just go straight.
Tanager,
Yeah, go
which should be
straight.
straight ahead.
I must have scared it.
Yeah.
There's got to be something that we're supposed to be doing, yeah. And there's the
All right,
tree
there's the
stump
log. Yeah.
right there.
So take a right.
Take a
knock
right,
that out,
nothing.
And then go.
And then
straight
left should be the
across.
cemetery.
Okay, so we've been to everything.
We've mapped out the whole thing, okay.
The hawk is not in here, which makes sense. It's a hawk.
It's a hawk, yep.
And it seems like maybe nighttime, and then okay, so it's gonna be tanager. So in southwest, the red bird is the cardinal we're missing, and then the northwest yellow bird is the tanager we're missing. Those are the
Yes.
two identified that we don't have yet.
Correct.
So let's try those at night.
Yep.
Great.
We go ahead and make it night. PM. All right. Let's go explore. Okay, so the first one that we need is this red
We're gonna
bird,
go
right?
and then straight all the way to the end.
Right? You mean
Or
left?
sorry, left and then straight.
Left and then straight.
Directions are.
Does not seem like the bird's here at night. Okay, well, let's go back, and then we'll go left, then left, and then left, and then left. Seems like my theory about nighttime was incorrect.
Maybe there's like maybe it's a bird food situation.
Maybe? I mean, maybe you were right. Maybe it is just luck, and we're just getting super unlucky. That doesn't seem likely, but it's
We could
possible.
try going to M's Emporium, and seeing if they have birdseed and we can like scatter it. I feel like that could be a thing.
Will she even let us use it?
What do you mean?
Will she even let us have the bird seed?
I don't know for sure that she sells it, but it seems like something that could be sold there.
Right, but even if she does sell it, we don't have any money.
Oh, but she's letting us do tasks. She's letting us barter, sell our bodies.
Sell our bodies.
Yeah. I don't remember if this is correct. Like, I'm not going off of any particular memory. It just seems like a thing that could happen.
We are pimping ourselves out to lesbian M.
Howdy, Nancy.
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
Why do I feel like he's not going to be here until after this case is solved?
Weird.
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking.
Any seed in this here store?
Not that I
Any
am
bird snacks?
seeing.
In any of the barrels? Maybe we can ask Shopper Dan, whatever his name is.
Who?
Red Knot.
I don't. We can try, but he was like, "Don't ever talk to me again until you have pictures of those birds." Maybe
Well, there has to be something. I'm on board with your theory that we are too consistently missing these two birds for it to be random.
Well, actually, before we go here, let's go. Or no, let's go here. Oh God. Let's make it nighttime. We have pictures of 3 of his birds now, so maybe that's enough to get him talking about something.
Could be.
Hey, Red.
Yodeling.
Woo.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds,
There we go.
but no
There
matter
we
how
go.
quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me.
Ah.
Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was
Oh.
just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your wife?
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Do many people around here own dogs?
Not really. Most people don't bother. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Okay, bye. He's nicer than I thought. Let's go sand this thing.
It's stuck.
Okay, hang on. Don't move anything yet. Vitus is L. Iggy is, before I say back, Xander is right, and Lucy is front. Okay.
So let's go see what their symbols are.
No, I've got the symbols. We looked at them before. So we need
Do we know which of these dogs is which, though? We know that this is whichever one is facing backwards.
why.
Because when they were all facing backwards, they were all showing the swans. Before we turned any of them at all.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So the one that's facing back right now is Iggy. So you're saying Iggy's in the second position.
How old is Iggy compared to the rest of them?
Iggy was born in summer.
No, how old?
Iggy is the oldest, I think.
The oldest?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the fourth dog that came up was the oldest, so I think it goes in age order. So I think that, what's the order? So which dog is the youngest?
The youngest should be, Vitus.
So I think this is Vitus.
Okay.
So which way is Vitus looking?
Vitus, right now, is facing left.
So left is birds.
Left is birds.
Okay, and then who's second oldest? Or second youngest?
Xander.
And which way is Xander facing?
Xander is facing right.
Okay, so right is deer.
Right is deer.
And then Lucy.
Lucy is currently facing the front.
So front is leaves.
Which makes back swans.
Back swans, which we know.
Right.
That we know for sure.
Yeah.
So, okay, now we need to figure out which direction they all should be facing.
Right.
So, let's see. So, Vitus is what season?
Winter.
Winter. So that would be...
Winter should be the birds.
The birds, which was which direction?
Left.
Okay, so Vitus is right. Or correct, I mean. Iggy is which season?
Iggy is autumn, which should be deer, which is right.
Which is right. Lucy is...
Lucy is spring, which should be leaves, which is front.
Okay, and then Xander should be back.
Xander is summer, which is swans, which should be back.
Okay, so I think that that's right. Let's go look at the clock. No, it did not seem like that worked.
No.
Dang it. Okay, what was our error there? So, who was the youngest?
I believe it is Vitus. I wrote down ILXV, which I would assume is oldest to youngest.
Well, it doesn't really matter which way, I guess. It's...
Yeah.
But... So, birds... Here, you know what I'm going to do? Just to make sure we have all these directions correct, I'm going to turn them all so they're facing the back, because we know the back is the swans, right?
Yes.
And, oops. And I'm just going to turn one to the left.
All right, that should be birds.
That
All
should be birds.
Swans, except one. Yeah.
Okay. Oops. So now, let's go here and turn to the front.
Which should be leaves.
Should be leaves.
And that leaves deer as the other one by default.
No, so we had that wrong. We had deer and leaves
right.
swapped.
Okay, so let's try it again.
Let's try it again. Okay, so Vitus should be which way?
Vitus is winter. Winter is
birds.
Birds.
Which
birds
is left. Okay. Iggy.
Iggy is autumn. Autumn is deer. Deer is front.
Front. Lucy.
Lucy is spring. Spring is leaves. Leaves is right.
Leaves is right.
Xander is summer.
There we go.
All right.
We got it.
Ah.
Look at that.
The flashlight.
Ooh, the flashlight's coming in handy.
It's all coming together.
Alrighty. What is that?
Nope. Oh, we have it now.
It's mine.
Ah.
Okay, we got into like a wine cellar. Oh, that leads... Oh, to probably the trap door. Or not the trap door, like the cellar door. We can look at that wall there for some reason.
Not the mice.
Oh, no mice. Can I just put my mask on? I don't have rubber gloves, but... Oh, well, I can't even look at anything anyway. Oh, there we go. Oh.
It could be mice making that sound.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have this mask on.
It's blocked.
Blocked.
Okay, what did this say?
MM pinched.
MM pinched. Mickey Malone pinched. So, Copper's number, Chic Die, Black Tuesday. Oh, is it like the date that he was arrested?
Yeah.
Oops.
Which I guess would be in the database.
Yeah. Okay, so we can go up this way. Oop, there's a paper there.
William Akers? I wonder if he's related to Jeff Akers.
Simply has to be.
The truth about Mickey Malone as told by his most trusted employee, William Akers.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Mr. Malone has never spent a night in jail, and he never will. And you know why? Because he's just an ordinary Joe trying to run a something. Akers is the only person Malone trusts. He doesn't deserve all the grief. He's a rich man because his laundromats are fine establishments. Oh, yeah, for sure. I suggest you all leave. He's a swell guy. He's got these 4 big dogs. I left. Oh, we can see more down here. Okay. He said this with conviction. I thought he was talking about someone other than Michael Malone. When I asked if I could talk to Malone, Akers said, nah. I can tell you anything. I've worked with him forever. How many so-called legitimate businessmen can say the same? Mickey Malone was someone who had at least one extremely loyal employee. Reflections on Houdini Master Magician. Interesting. Okay.
Ooh. Pretty.
Okay, so now we can use that.
Great.
Okay. So let's go make it daytime. So we can go to the
Find out
museum
when MM was pinched.
and find out when he was pinched, when the coppers got him. Those dirty, rotten
I
coppers.
can't help but notice that the ghost dogs have never bothered us at night.
Yeah, I wonder what that's
Despite
about.
Them bothering her every night.
Every other night. I wonder what that is about. That's very interesting.
No.
Well, we have to go to both places, right? Because we have to get camouflage gear, too.
True.
I don't really know what the point of us actually taking all these bird pictures is, though. I assumed that it was that he wouldn't talk to us again until we had him. We needed to talk to him to get the sandpaper. But now he'll
Nancy.
talk to us.
Because we have to pay our debts.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all.
A
But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
A dozen little critters?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
I do remember this.
Hunting for critters isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going.
What can you
else
tell us about
me
Michael?
him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Akers. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
I found this
Okay.
picture in Sally's house. Do you recognize anybody?
Oh, yeah, that picture.
I'm guessing the guy's Mickey Malone, but I don't know who's that lady. Sounds like a case for our resident know-it-all Ranger Akers.
Guess I'll see you later.
Nice.
Yola-hee-hoo!
Well, that's who we're going to talk to now. So this is our critter box.
That's the critter box for the critters.
For the critters. All right, let's leave and go
Let's get out of here.
talk to Jeffy Boy. Yo, Jeff.
Hey, yo, normal person, what up?
You're back.
I found a newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
The article
like,
mentions
finally,
that a man
appropriate
named
things to
William
ask questions
Akers
about.
used to work for Malone. Is he a relative of yours?
No. Quite a coincidence, I'll admit, but no. I am in no way related to the head flunky of some two-bit gangster and his gang of thugs.
Sounds like someone's in denial.
Strong opinions.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend, Vivian Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
She was probably as familiar with Malone's house and his dogs as he was. Think there's any chance she's still alive?
Tell you what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
Jeff Akers is like super helpful
Yeah.
and nice.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time. If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
Wow, the nice boy version of Google it.
He's like, I spent a lot of time
please.
putting this database together
I
and
have
no
to
one
prove,
uses it.
I have to
What
prove
happened
to my
Akers
boss
and
that
the
this
rest
was a
of
good
Malone's
investment of
gang
time.
after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
Have you gotten the results back from that
Strong
water
opinions.
sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly,
What
I've
do we
been
think
way
he's
too busy.
doing all day? He talks a lot about how busy he is.
He is yelling at everyone else except for us constantly.
He's actually a monster to everyone but us. and
Sounds
he's
like Moon Lake
inexplicably
could
nice
use
to us.
2 rangers.
Truly.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
He's just trying to run a good park.
He's just trying to run a good park.
Nothing wrong with that.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally?
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
That's very true.
It's so true.
She is.
is.
She is insinuating things. And instead of getting defensive, he's just saying, "You're insinuating things again."
He's
which
just
is
pointing
a
it
great
out.
Answer.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's doing this to her.
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's
Oh,
some
God.
boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals.
Roman numerals.
Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Which is a weird entry to have.
It is.
Okay, if I read
pretty
what's
out
in
of
the
place.
envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Ooh, Pop!
What? Pop?
Puppy!
Where did Pup come from? Was Pup here before?
Love Jeff Akers and his little dog.
Did we miss Pup last time?
No, Pup wasn't here last time. Pup was just camping around. Doing pup things.
Doing pup things.
Hit me with those famous residents. MM Pinched?
MM Pinched. Mickey Malone.
1933.
1933.
Don't we need like a 6-digit code though?
I thought we did.
And we don't have a date.
Well, let's sort these
Oh,
and
yeah, okay.
maybe that'll
Let's
help.
see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Okay. Can these move between boxes? They
Ugh.
can. Okay, so we want to start with the earliest ones and then go like that. So these are all going to be 19. These are all 1900s.
Yeah.
So we got 1,500 or no, sorry, that's 100. So that's 19. MCM is 19.
Okay, so MCM.
So that's just going to be
Yeah.
1900.
Right.
Okay. So then MCM, that's going to be
3, 4.
15, so that doesn't go there. This is 10. So this does go in this box. We'll just put it there for now.
Sure.
Then this is 4. So that's going to be before 10.
Yeah.
This is 11. So this also goes in this box.
Mm-hmm.
This is 8.
Yeah.
So the first box is done. Okay, so now we have 1913, which is right there. That's 1917. So that's next up so far. This is 1915. So that goes there.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1919, so that does go in this box.
Mm-hmm.
But we need something else, which is going to be... That's 20, so that's too late. Right there is 1914.
Perfect.
So this box is done. 1920. That's 1925. So we'll put that there for now. This is
L is 50.
L is 50, yeah.
That'd be
so
45 plus.
this this is to 1945. Oh, okay. So that's 32, so that's also in there.
Mm-hmm.
XL is going to be 40, so that's 41. So that can go there. So we have 25, 32, 41.
Mm-hmm.
This is 39. So that can go there. Okay, so now we just need one more for here, which is 40. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no. Sorry, no, I got confused. This is 55. No, this is 45.
That's 45.
45, okay.
Yeah, which should be in the other box.
Which should be the last one
Yeah,
in this box.
exactly.
Okay. So now in this box, we have 40. Do we have any 46? Do we have any XLs? No, we do
No.
not. So we start with the 50s. So 51,
Yeah.
then
57.
60.
Now that they're all
There.
sorted,
Oh,
I
there we
can
go.
do some reading.
Cool.
All right. And what was the year? 1940?
33.
1933, which is... Well, we don't have 33. We have 32.
Check that out.
Gangster nabbed at Moon Lake Residence, right there.
January 29th, 1932. So 0129. Isn't that when all the dogs died?
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, let's see. Careful to keep Malone's attack dogs at bay. The IRS raided the home. Interesting. I was wondering if it was going to... Oh, Waldo Matthias.
Oh.
He was the guy who nabbed Malone.
Yeah. Interesting.
I was curious if this was going to say something about like the dogs dying, but it doesn't look like it. Can we look at like all these dates? Or did we just pick the right one? Or can we can look at some of these. Okay. Let's see, which other ones can we look at?
Just a couple.
We can look at 25. Is a gangster about to become Moon Lake's newest resident?
Well done, Matthias.
Michael Malone is going to move in. Okay. What else do we got? 32 we looked at. Let's see, 41. War takes. Philadelphia mobster dies. So, yep. Oh my god, it is Michael. I've been calling him Michael this whole time. Michael Malone. All right. He died. Never spent a single night in jail until he was arrested in 1932 for tax evasion. All right. Anything in here? This is 92. Wait, no. 97. Emily, dragging ban is a drag. There's gold in them sandbars.
There's gold in them thar sandbars.
In them thar sandbars.
Oh.
She wants to drag for gold.
An Art Deco bracelet.
And Jeff Akers is like,
Whoa.
hell nah. No dragging for gold. The eco balance of Moon Lake is simply too delicate to... This guy's just trying to like...
He's just trying to protect the land.
He's just trying to be a good guy. And everyone gets on his case for
The
it.
Septic's Roadshow.
Well, that sounds interesting. You know, some stuff just happens to wash up on shore. Okay. Let's go. Wait, did we get the results of our
back.
water test?
No.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi,
Yogi!
who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
I'm about to accuse this man.
I couldn't help but notice that he's about the same size as those ghost dogs were.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
No, I'm suggesting you train Yogi and 3 of his closest friends.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Anyway!
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
It doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary junior park ranger. I
Whoa!
keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
We're
ready
a
to marry
junior
this
park
man.
ranger. I love this man.
I love
See,
him.
I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Akers.
Don't be
Thanks for all
ungrateful,
your
Nancy.
help.
That's
That's
adorable.
why I'm here.
This man is my new Big
He's
Dick Joe.
Everything.
In that, if he betrays me, I will be heartbroken
It'll be
forever.
very upsetting.
I will never get over it.
All right, 2.
2. Home. For those of you curious, Big Dick Joe was from the final scene. He was a kindly old man who had a large dick. And
And that was evident from the everything about him.
he was very kind, and I thought if this man ever betrays me, I will never financially recover from this.
We should, and then,
And then he did.
we should probably wrap up soon.
Yes, that is a good call.
But do we want to? Presumably, our next task is going to be to collect grub so that we can get the camouflage and finish our bird task.
That's true.
So do we want to kind of queue that up and then?
Well, there's one other thing I want to queue up before that. Which is...
Oh yeah, that's great.
right here. And this
It's a great place to stop.
is where we'll leave y'all for next time. So, yeah, we will see y'all next time for some Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs Moon Lake. Until then, see y'all.
Keep on trucking.
Bye.